Hello everybody, welcome back to the channel. It's Kimiko here. We're here to be reacting to Caleb's Yearly Nostalgia. So this is the free 5-star card that we got earlier this week with the Heartfelt gift series. You had to log in for 7 days to get this card for free. But so if you haven't gotten to do so yet, please log in. I know it's ending in a few days, so it's possible we might not be able to. But yeah, so I got in this card and it says, old days. During Caleb's college years, he would sometimes sneak back home without telling me. Okay, so this is a past card, like something from the past. Tomorrow is the weekend, so school ended earlier than usual. Students leave the classroom one after another. In the hot summer evening, the air is stuffy. The setting sun casts a dim, flickering shadow of leaves on the decks through the window. That test was tough. I didn't get a grade on it.
We'll be heading out first. See you.
Bye-bye. See you next week.
I'm assuming like us, like MC was like in high school, maybe here. I put my stuff into my backpack. Out of the corner of my eye, I see a shirt from the doorway at the back of the classroom. I'm slightly surprised. In the past, Caleb always liked to stand there waiting for me after school. It's more reminiscing with Caleb.
Do you have to clean the classroom again? I've been waiting for you on the basketball court for 30 minutes. It's hot today, so I'll buy some ice cream for you. Don't tell Gran, though.
I like how in the past they have him with like a slightly higher pitched voice. Caleb has like a slightly high pitch on this.
Do you have a lot of homework? A heavy backpack like that will stunt your growth. I'm pretty tall. Let me carry it. It's raining, and you didn't bring an umbrella with you again. Wait for me after class. I'll pick you up.
But he's already in college, and his last break was a few months ago. I don't know when his next break will be. With my head lowered, I walked out of the classroom with gloom at my heels. If only Caleb was here, I could tell him about my bad grade and get a lollipop out of it.
Why the long face? Isn't it the weekend tomorrow?
I stop in my tracks. The voice from my memory becomes clear, mixing with the wind's whistle and cicada chirps. Caleb?
Why aren't you saying anything?
Because we weren't expecting you. That was the point. Surprise! I turn around and see Caleb leaning against the classroom door. With a relaxed expression, he holds out his hand to me. Caleb! Aww. I run up to him. Sunlight passes through the clouds and spreads across the corridor. Caleb gently shakes my hand.
You didn't even notice me. What were you thinking about?
You? He taps my cheek.
Still down in the dumps?
I was wondering if someone would show up and pick me up like before.
Seriously?
It was perfect timing, right? Of course. But you're not on vacation, right? Why are you here?
Isn't it obvious? I'm here to pick you up.
An unexpected visit while it's being added for that.
Did Caleb pick you up? He has a short break and asked if you were at school. Have fun, you two. A friend invited me over for dinner.
Yeah, he did. We'll be fine, Grandma.
There's the bus.
Classes are over and the bus stop is filled with students waiting for their rides. Oh god, the laughs. Ew. They hear the laughter of several people and turn to look, but Caleb focuses inside.
They're just being rowdy. And they almost ran into you, too.
That was like ugly ass laughs, though. Caleb and I stand by the door in the back. All the seats on the bus are filled. On the side of the road, trees sway. The apple shadows filter through the window and land on Caleb. I feel my backpack be picked up. Caleb lifts it from my shoulder.
Is it heavy? Let me carry it.
I shake my head.
Please?
He doesn't let go, so I slip the backpack off with his help. Seeing Caleb sling the backpack over his shoulder, I grab the handrail. Holmes just a few stops away. How do I tell Caleb about my bad test score? I demand your attention. Ready to speak, I clear my throat, but then Caleb suddenly leans in and points at something behind my shoulder.
Look, the store's still there. I want to get a lollipop. A few students sip their sodas in front of the store. Caleb passes them and his figure is reflected in the glass door. A few seconds pass. He returns with a lollipop in his mouth. Only the orange ones were left.
Of course, it's only the orange ones. Caleb tosses one to me. I unwrap it and taste the tangy citrus flavor on my tongue. This lollipop is as sour as my mood. I step on the fallen leaves and gaze wistfully at the long street. I envy you. No homework, no tests. You're not even worried about grades. Meanwhile, I still have 3 years of high school. Oh wow, that's a big... I thought it was like maybe a year or two, but yeah. Caleb chuckles and pats the back of my head.
How bad was the test?
I pause. You knew it? Well, you kind of...
You always look upset when you don't do well.
Honestly, it's not really a big deal. I rummage through my backpack and take out the test. With my eyes closed, I give it to him. Here, see it for yourself. Caleb flips through the pages, the papers rustling.
Not bad. It's just a little lower than my test scores.
I snatch my test and glare at him. Are you trying to comfort me? He chuckles.
Don't worry about your grades for now. If you want to eat something or play a game, tell me. Let's focus on making you feel better. You won't get this opportunity again if you ace the next test.
Caleb takes my test from me and neatly folds it. Shouldn't you be a little worried at least?
What do you mean? You can study after having some fun.
So I still have to study. Well, you better give me a good time. You're having so much fun at college. I'm afraid you've forgotten about me and Grandma. I glance at him and grumble. After all, you rarely come home anymore. Caleb gently smacks my head with the paper.
Are you sure I don't get homesick? I came back just for you and Gran.
Don't forget what you said then, that you came back for us. Oh, we're back at this spot. So 4 flowers blanket the yard after last night's downpour. The delicate fragrance mingled with the dampness of the rain filled the air with a refreshing and soothing scent. Holding onto Caleb's arm, I skip over a small puddle near the gate. The storm last night knocked over a lot of things. The clothes rack and that flower pot, Grandma and I put them back this morning. The yard is still littered with Sephora flowers, and the weather vane we made when we were kids is crooked.
Okay.
I'll take care of everything before I leave.
Oh, wow. After he reassures me, Caleb takes off his jacket and tosses it to me.
What's the first thing on the list? Tell me.
I hold his jacket and gestures to the drooping weather vane on the fence. Like an unhappy child with their head lowered, the top part of the weather vane points down.
It just needs to be tied up with a bit of cloth. I'll fix it.
Caleb soon finds some tools and a ladder. The weather vane is up high. He's about to climb the ladder when I tug at his shirt.
Yeah?
I love this. I don't know what it is, but I love that pose he does when he looks back at us and he's like, yeah, I know you're looking at me. Like, I don't know, I just love it. I don't want your clothes to get dirty. Let me roll up your sleeves. Caleb turns. Roll up sleeves? He's literally... Okay, whatever. Never mind. Caleb turns, steps down, and offers his arm.
You're being a good pipsqueak today.
A good pipsqueak? I ignore his words, unbutton his cuffs, and slowly roll up his sleeve. Done. Now on to the next one. Caleb obediently extends his other arm and looks at me.
Thanks, Squirt.
Can we not? Like, it's even worse than pipsqueak. Man, they need to give Caleb some better nicknames in English. Like, Pipsqueak is tolerable, even though it's like, eh. But Squirt is even worse. Like, don't ever say that again. I swat away Caleb's hand and he smiles. He straightens the weather vane and secures it with an old piece of cloth. Deep in thought, I stare at Caleb's figure. Years ago, when we made that weather vane, we had to use a long ladder to put it up there. Back then, the trees weren't even tall enough to provide shade. They were short and the leaves were green. After making the weather vane, we had to mark the directions. Caleb squatted down and taught me how to recognize them. If you're always by my side, do I need to learn anything?
Have you ever thought of leaving me one day?
But where would I go? Are you going to kick me out? I looked down and imagined a life without him and Grandma. Caleb quickly grasped my hand.
I'll always stay by your side. I promise. And I won't ever go back on my word.
You said you'd always stay by my side, but you left me first. Well, if he's going to college, then you can't really be that upset. I don't know. I just feel like unless he like went to a college that was close by, then maybe that would be better. But he didn't do that, obviously. I wonder where I put our favorite childhood toys. I glanced at Caleb's bag, then I sneaked away to find the old bag he used to carry as a kid. In the attic, I eventually found an old green messenger bag. I could still make out Caleb's apple drawing on it. Inside the bag are many small toys. Here's an old watch, paper airplanes, colored pencils, and a slingshot. He enjoyed competing with me to see who had the better aim. Slinging the bag over my shoulder and holding the slingshot, I dashed down the stairs. A cloud passes overhead. Caleb is perched on the ladder under the shade, diligently fixing the weather vane.
Why were you sneaking around?
I glanced at the scattered sephora flowers, swiftly picked one up, and used the slingshot to aim at his shoulder. Caleb touches the spot on his neck that the flower hit. Grinning, he hops down from the ladder and approaches me.
You want to play a game with me?
A smirk briefly appears on his face. Backing away, I raised the slingshot. You can't use your evil to take it.
Fair, fair. In that case, I guess I'll have to...
Caleb quickly lifts me off my feet. The breeze sweeps Caleb's hair aside. In his eyes, I see myself.
Got it.
This still counts as cheating. I tap Caleb's shoulder and land with my feet touching the ground. We sit on a nearby bench. Oh, we get the Kindle?
The weather vane is fixed. What's next? Once the weekend's over, I'll be heading back.
Oh, you look so good. Next up is... Oh, okay. Oh, he was not expecting us to do that. Look at his face. His face is so... oh my god, the color in his eyes are so fucking, like, beautiful in this, like, lighting. Oh my god, do you see his eyes in this? Holy... Oh, I know. I'll see you in somewhere. You won't be able to leave then, Caleb.
Who said I was going to leave now?
You're still wearing the necklace I gave you, right?
Of course.
Well, you obviously see it on his freaking, neck. Girl, look at him properly. Everywhere. It's time for a surprise inspection.
Go ahead. I'm not hiding anything.
Oh, I love that smile.
You're messing around again.
Look how red he's getting.
Behave. Stop touching me. Hey, do you think I'll let you do whatever you want?
Maybe. Oh, that's such a cute one. Look at them together. This is really cute. Oh. Oh.
What's wrong?
Can we take a nap here? A flower got on my eye.
Well, a little resonance should do the trick, right?
Oh, they moved like the flowers around. Oh, wow.
Look, wind's coming in from Skyhaven.
Oh, that was cool. But the next one will take you back.
There's a more interesting place. Care to join me?
That was nice. Did we go to, like,
Can you
the
get
lake?
down from there?
Stepping on the stones, I climb up the wall and sit down at the very top. Caleb stands on the other side, his hand outstretched towards me.
Jump.
You better catch me. I leap. Caleb catches me with ease, his arms tightly wrapped around me. The evening sun, like a ball of fire, descends from the clear sky. The air holds summer's warmth. This must be the simplest way to tell directions. The sun sets in the west, so I point at the sunset. West is over there. Together, we walk down the slope and find ourselves in a field by the river. The breeze creates ripples on the river's surface. Nearby is a bridge, and obscured by buildings, the sunset on the other side of the river casts a dark red light. Half of the sky is seemingly set aflame.
The river flows from northwest to southeast. We can board a ferry from that dock over there. It'll take us upstream to the Blossom Bridge in no time. By the way, in summer, the sun sets in the northwest. The perfect season to watch it slip behind the bridge. Do you want to check it out?
Caleb checks his watch.
If we start running now, we'll catch the next ferry. Maybe.
Really? Are you sure? Before I realize it, he has already grabbed my wrist.
You bet.
Oh, that's so sweet. The wind rushes past us and Caleb's trigger is in front of me. Suddenly, a ship's horn blares. It grows louder as it draws near. A shadow passes over us like a swift-moving cloud. Caleb, there's the ferry! He looks back, and his eyes are shining as they reflect the sunset.
Yeah, I know. So you better keep up with me.
The grass is soft beneath our feet. The fresh air fills my lungs, and the sky stretches as far as the eye can see. The world around us disappears with the wind. The only thing that matters is me and Caleb forging ahead. Aww.
Come on.
He grabs my hand and we walk onto the dock. I catch my breath. We actually made it. A small ferry smoothly docks behind us and we board it. The large river unfolds before us and the sunset turns the water into a sea of sparks. Caleb and I stand on the deck. We watch a river bird fly by.
The bridge is up ahead.
The bridge connects two shores in the distance. As the haze dissipates, the sun's silhouette stands in striking contrast to the sky. Pilots must have a precise method for navigating, right?
But I'm not a pilot. At least, not at this moment.
Caleb faces me, and the river's breeze plays with his hair.
I'm just a Caleb who wants to appreciate the sunset with you right now.
The ferry sails closer to the Blossom Bridge, and the sun, a radiant orb of orange and red, sits at the center of the bridge. Below, the river reflects the light. The water surface glimmers as if there are more floating embers on it.
In just a few minutes, we'll pass under the bridge.
It's like we're chasing after the sunset by going west. As the ferry moves, the setting sun gets larger and larger. A halo envelops Caleb's figure. We wait on the deck until the sun disappears, and then on the railing. The ferry glides along the river like an agile fish and leaves behind ribbon-like ripples.
In winter, the sun sets in the southwest. You need to go to another place to see a view like this.
Do you feel closer to the sun when you're in Skyhaven?
Whether you're in the sky or in outer space, you pay more attention to the ground. But the cities on the horizon feel distant. You gotta get a navigation system to find the place you're looking for.
Then winter must be wonderful. The sun will be setting in the direction of Skyhaven. I'll know where you are if I watch the sunset. I hear Caleb's breaths, both faint and heavy, next to my ear.
Sounds good to me.
Oh, it's like when you see a sunset, I'll think of you, like, in this moment together. Oh, that's cute, though. Ever since you left, you seem a little different whenever I see you.
Really? How so?
I can't describe it. You just feel different. Maybe it's just because we don't hang out enough. I try to appear nonchalant. For example, you look skinnier now.
Okay then. I'll eat and gain some weight. You won't call me a meatball next time you see me, right?
Smiling, I shake my head.
Let me show you something.
What is it? I see an object that's similar to the aviator's badge in Caleb's palm. Silver wings encircle a metal disc with an engraved 1.
It's an award I got from school. They only give it to students who get first place.
I touch the cool, uneven wings. Isn't it rare?
Sorta. But I was lucky to get first place. So, I'm sharing my good luck with you.
When I reach for the badge, Caleb pulls it back.
If I give it to you, You must take good care of it.
I take the badge from Caleb's hand, holding it up and examine it under the moonlight. Don't worry, I'll put it in a clear box when I get home, and I'll keep it in my room.
Where exactly are you putting it?
Next to my bed, next to my study desk, as a good luck charm, something. I think. On my desk?
All your textbooks are hogging that space.
What about my nightstand?
You won't be able to see the badge.
Caleb playfully pinches my cheek and smiles. In my backpack? Yeah, okay.
I'll pin it to your backpack. That way it can keep you company when you go to school. It'll be like I'm always by your side.
He looks relaxed, yet I can't help but think about the stuff related to pilots. After Caleb enrolled in Aerospace Academy, I often read about their lives. Being a fighter pilot is a tough and dangerous job. I even heard your training involves taking risks. It's okay not to be first. Staying safe is what matters in the end.
Yes, ma'am.
He meets my gaze, the mirth in his eyes being replaced with seriousness.
For you and Gran, I'll return home safe and sound, no matter what.
This is so precious.
Next time.
Caleb pauses.
When the weather's nice, we can have a picnic by the river.
Alright, I hope it will be to celebrate my good grades and not to console me. Caleb pats my head, then he removes his jacket and drapes it over my shoulders. It carries his warmth and the familiar scent of laundry detergent. I feel like I'm surrounded by warm water, the sense of security taking me back to those countless nights with sweet dreams. When we're home, you're not allowed to go to bed early. The Sephora flowers in the yard haven't been swept. I also need help with studying for the next test. You've been away for a long time, so there's a lot of stuff to do.
Okay, Pipsqueak. I'll stay with you all night.
I like the sound of that. Aww. In the early morning, faint sunlight streams through the blinds and splashes onto my eyelids. This weekend, Caleb and I cleaned the yard and gathered the floor flowers for Grandma. And of course, he didn't forget to help me with studying. The alarm clock suddenly goes off. The noise reminds me how it's Monday again. Did Caleb leave already? I sit up and turn off the alarm. My backpack sits on the nightstand. Caleb's badge, covered by a sticky note, is pinned to it. I peel off the note that has his handwriting. Let's watch the sun setting in the direction of Skyhaven next time. Oh, okay. It just ends with a sweet note. That was a nice. It's just like a nice card. Like I said, it's just the same with reminiscing constantly with Caleb. So I'm like, oh, it's all right. I thought the Kindle would, or at least the Kindle part would have been more longer, but it felt really short, to be honest. Like, not much happened. But maybe it's just me. But the card overall was just decent. It was just pretty much being like, oh, you know, as a high schooler, getting bad test scores is, you know, that's relatable. I was never good at grades. I usually was like barely passing most of the time for myself. So seeing her have a bad test score and being like, oh, I wish Caleb could just comfort me and get me a lollipop and all this and that, because he always obviously spoils her. And then magic, like, surprise, surprise, her thinking about him and she magically appears, and it's like, that's really cute. And them always talking about, you know, she's always like, oh, you don't spend time with me, or you're not around anymore, obviously, because he's in college, and even with the vacation times he has, it's only like very little, so he doesn't spend time with her as much anymore. So she feels obviously a little sad, like, oh, I don't spend time with him anymore because he's never around now. But it makes sense because he went to a college far away from them. He's obviously training to be a pilot, and it was like, you know, he's doing it to support the her and Gran, which is really nice that he seems to show a lot of care for grandma here, because we don't really get to see it often outside of the main story, which was that one little moment before that whole explosion happened. So it was just more stuff added to this, which was really cute. And obviously with Caleb, we always associate him with the sun, because that's what, you know, MC and us, we know him for. How he's such a good brighter sunshine to her life sometimes. And that's when doing the sunset thing, I thought it was really cute that they, you know, they had a time to be able to see the sunset, and they took a ferry just to kind of follow it, just to have a good moment together. And then he's like, oh well, in the winter it'd be different directions and all this and that, and it's just like, okay. I'm hoping they have a card where they actually see the sunset in Skyhaven, because I know now that at the moment he is in Skyhaven pretty much all the time. So it'd be cool if they have like another moment where they can actually have, like, he told her, like, next time we do that, or I promise you we do that. Maybe they actually do that. But yeah, this was really cool. Because like I said, it's just a simple, sweet card. The Kindle was really cute as well, seeing her lay down on him, because, you know, obviously she feels so safe with him. But he looked so surprised that she was even laying down on him, because she was like, what the heck? But it was still obviously a sweet moment. But yeah, so that was pretty much it for this card, Yearling Nostalgia. Like I said, it's talking about him in there back in the day before the whole main story stuff happened, which, like I said, it's just really cute moments with them. And I enjoyed seeing the little moments that they had of their lives before the whole disaster happened, and it's just nice. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this reaction and story. Did you like the card and Kindle as much as I did? Like I said, it's not super amazing, but it's just a nice, simple, sweet moment. But yeah, so anyway, that's pretty much it for this video. So thank you guys so much for watching this video. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. Like and subscribe, and I'll talk to you guys in the next one. Bye bye.